Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to another episode of Siralim Ultimate. Now this could be a long episode, potentially, because at the end of last episode I was having a bit of indecision as to which god to take down next. I thought maybe I'd do Meraxis, but then I looked at Mortem, and I'm like, this feels like the kind of annoying thing that I want to get out of the way early. However, I'm hoping that maybe we can find a loophole that prevents it from being as long as it could have been. And I have a little bit of encouragement from the fact that when we fought Azural with the Blight, with the Fermented Hops party, just need to remember how to speak, although that's an awkward phrase to say, Fermented Hops Party. I mean, now that I'm saying it again, it sounds easy. Anyway, let's not worry too much about my linguistic skills. Let's focus on what I was trying to say, was that when we fought this guy with the Fermented Hops Party, it looked like it was bypassing the damage penalty that was being applied. The enemies essentially deal no damage, but more damage for each buff that they had? Or was it something else? Maybe... yeah, it didn't seem like the Blight percentage damage was being affected by, whatever was going on there. So I'm hoping against hope that maybe when we switch over to the, Shadowbringer, and once we swap over to our Blight party... Oh, no. Swap quickly to the Blight party, excuse me. The Blight party. I'm hoping that a similar thing is gonna happen. Now, this is a 6-member party, but we can get rid of the vortex if we need it. It's not that important for this exercise that we're engaging in right now. So, one of two things is gonna happen. Either we're gonna win immediately, or we're gonna be doing like 1% damage. And if it's the latter, then this is gonna be we're gonna have to radically rethink what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah. This, is a bad situation. Can we even... See, so one other big problem is that, they do not... Like, we can only damage them a certain number of times per, per turn. And now they're gonna start killing our people. They're hurting themselves a little bit. Amazingly, we're still alive. If we can somehow win... Well, whether or not we win or whether or not we lose is besides the point, because regardless of what happens here, we know that we are going to have to make some changes, right? Amazingly, we might actually have a chance. So one of their people is about to go down pretty soon. and the rest of them are kind of struggling as well. Man, this is gonna be the weirdest... the weirdest episode ever. We're gonna win. But... it doesn't even feel like a victory if it's taking us this long. We can summon Mortem, we're not gonna do that. And this is devastating because I was expecting to be able to tell you, oh, we're not gonna be able to win with this party, we're gonna have to switch to something else. That's clearly not a... clearly not a thing. So, you know, there's a... let's sort by... sort by class. There's a death spell that sets the enemy's health to 50. 50%. Actually, hang on a second. Isn't there a... there's a chaos spell that sets the enemy's health to a random amount, which would average to 50%. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we can do something like that. Shuffles the timeline. Don't want to do that. This is gonna be a long episode anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we spend a bit of time. If we spend a bit of time doing this. You know what? I'm just gonna open the browser. I'm gonna find this spell. So, easy. God. Settle down there, Firefox. So, it is a caster's health set to 1. That's unrighteous fire, but there's no way to set... hang on. Let me set to 1. Yeah, that's the only thing that's... target's health. Your target's health is set to 50%? Halfway through. But then there's another one. Target's health is set to 25% and it gains a barrier. Equal to 200%. Okay, we don't want it to gain... so, it's a death spell called Halfway Through. But then isn't there a... Metamorphosis is a nature spell. Target health is set to a random amount between 1 and 100%. Let's try Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. And we're gonna... upgrade the spell. Just give me a moment. Nah, this is gonna be such a crazy thing. I'm gonna have to give it a chaos transformation, I assume. And the rest is useless. We could make it generous. Doesn't really do anything. Could cast it on an extra target. I don't think that really helps us. We really only want to cast it on Mortem. And, man, okay. Creatures, manage spell gems. Who, okay, so who, you know what, one other thing we should do is, do we have a spell of entangling roots? Oop. Spell gems. We do. Sorcery and death. Do we have any? We do have a sorcery creature. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Creature Feature sheet. Manage spell gems. You know what? You can have... What was it called? I've already forgotten. Shit. But it was a sorcery spell, wasn't it? Entangling Roots, yes, there we go. You can have this one. Actually, we should also give you the other thing. We'll have to disenchant Metamorphosis. Disenchant the Chaos Swap. And enchant it with a sorcery swap. I think this is the craziest build I've ever run, but I think it just might work. It just might work. And by just might work, I mean we might do this in like 3 hours. That's how long it might take. We beat Mortem once though, that's a thing. So the good thing is we can now snare her team as well if we really want to. We are at the top of the timeline. The correct spell is happening first. Now we have a lot of options. Let's cast Metamorphosis on her. Excuse me? Did Metamorphosis not work? Health? Really, dude? You set her health to 95%? That's not how any of this works. Let's do Entangling Roots. I mean, at this point, I feel like we've done enough damage that we might as well just chip her down the rest of the way like this. So basically, the Entangling Roots means that we basically have a way to keep her locked down if we don't want her to act. We'll just fucking like chip her down one at a time. Hopefully Metamorphosis does a better job for us. Did we just get really lucky and it set her health to 95%? Did we just get like extraordinarily unlucky? Is that what happened? We could just do Entangling Roots. I mean, it's working. Like, much to my dismay, much to my disgust, this horrible, horrible build continues to work. And there's no point using Metamorphosis now because we could actually raise her health by doing that. In fact, we almost certainly will. So I guess we're gonna do this about 37, 38 more times. There we go. I mean, we found a skin. Amazingly, we also haven't wasted any of our keys. We somehow managed to pull out a victory in that first one, which I was sure was just going to be a one and done, like where it wasn't going to work. Rebirth Stone, and they lose intelligence. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Metamorphosis. There we go. That's the kind of thing that I wanted. That's the kind of thing that I wanted. So maybe it won't be so long if we can get this to happen more often. There we go. And as soon as she's dead, her trait deactivates. There we go. So we could... I tell you what. Let's craft another spell off halfway through. And what we'll do is we will first cast Metamorphosis. If it gives us a really good roll, like it takes her down to like anything below 50 would be a really good roll. If it's above 50, then we'll use halfway through. Yeah. This is gonna be the way to win. I do believe. We definitely have to make it generous and give it a sorcery swap, and I mean more charges, why not? And of course we have to actually equip this on our creature. Manage spell gems. This is such a bizarre build for admittedly a very bizarre fight. But looks like maybe we figured out the way to not exactly make it a, you know, rapid, you know, thing, but at least we've got a way to... Yeah, see, we got a bad roll that time. So, unfortunately, you're wasting a lot of time, so we'll use halfway through. Oh, we can't use halfway through on the enemy. We can only use halfway through on ourselves. Okay. So we are sort of stuck using Metamorphosis. Well, you know what? Let's entangle some roots in that case. There we go. The moment I see that Metamorphosis has given us below 50%, I'll stop casting it. This is... man. This is the thing, I guess. This is technically a way to win. I didn't promise you it was gonna be pretty. I didn't promise you it was gonna be glamorous. All I promised you was that I was gonna try and find a way to technically win. And that is all you're gonna get. She dies, and then luckily... Ooh, we get the plush, that's nice. And then luckily her trait instantly deactivates. It doesn't hang around like until the end of the turn, or like it instantly goes away. So that's important. So we're pretty safe in this fight, thanks to the entangling roots. And as for the rest, we're just hoping for a lucky roll when we do... Maybe we should do entangling roots first, just to be on the safe side. Then we do Metamorphosis. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's a fantastic roll. In fact, we can just try and even allow... Oh, I cast the wrong spell. I wanted to do Fermented Hops. Brilliant. Oh, this is gonna take a while though, because look at this. We've only gone all the way from 11 to 16. So Buckle in. Buckle in. People, this is gonna be a long ride. Not a bumpy ride. It's gonna be a very predictable, very very unsurprising sequence of events. We're just gonna chip her down until she dies. Using metamorphosis to make sure that she loses some health to save us a bit of time, and using entangling roots to make sure that, you know, her party doesn't ever doesn't really have the chance to kill our party. Yeah? And then that's about all you can really do. I wish we could have found like a more satisfying loophole, or like a better loophole. You know what? I don't need to have Firefox open anymore. Let's just close this and let's just keep on keeping on. I'm glad that... Oh, that's annoying. I am glad that at least Metamorphosis is working properly. Ooh, hey, 2 skins in one go. Hemorrhage. Very cool name for a skin. And we get the Halloween Mortem. I wonder if every single god has a Christmas, Halloween, spring, and summer version. That would make sense. But I also wouldn't be surprised if some of them only have some of them, because I mean that's a lot of extra artwork that you'd have to make. Because there's like 31 gods, I think, if you count Caliban. That'd be like 124 things you'd have to draw. Having said that, you know, in this game, the effort and the attention to detail that's gone into it, it's pretty impressive. So again, I wouldn't put it past them to actually have that many skins for every single god, which is why I wish the game would do a better job of telling you how many skins you had left to find, the same way it does for cards, instead of just leaving you to guess or having to look it up online. Okay. This is gonna be one of those episodes which is gonna strain my ability to think of things to say, to think of commentary. Because there's really not much you can say in terms of insightful observations about what's going on, because we established very early what's going on. And what's going on is just a bunch of really slow fights. Slow but very safe fights. So that's the one thing about them that's kind of good. Let's read her dialogue. Ah, 'tis mine own favorite catter cousin. What bringeth thee to mine own domain this day? A duel to the death? Do mine ears heareth true? A most unsettling challenge has been issued unto me, but alas, I shan't back down. Take up thine arms and let us make it music. I love her sort of fake Shakespearean, like old-timey English way of talking. It's pretty hilarious. I should have probably done Metamorphosis first. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. Excuse me? Why were you confused? That sucks. And that's good enough. Should we try it again? Okay. Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. I wonder if Metamorphosis can ever raise somebody's health. Because if it only lowers it, and I don't know why I would think that it would only lower it, only because oh no, oh, I've snared my own party, oh no. So who's acting? Is it... Well, that was dangerous. But mainly because I completely botched that. But it... Whew, it's a testament to how cleverly we've put together our build that we were still able to survive. Yeah, but let's see if we can catch whether Metamorphosis is ever raising her health percentage. Let's do some roots first. Well, I guess that answers our question. We're getting some really bad rolls on this. Are you serious, man? Are you... I should have quit while I was ahead. Should have quit while I was ahead. That's acceptable. Now let's just try and worm rot? Oh, because you consumed that spell from them. I see. That makes sense. All right. Perfect. Another victory. Only need to do this 40, 30, 30, 40, 30 more times. 30 more times, because we're already at 20. Or 31, I guess, because we've got to actually beat the 50th one and not just get to it. But it'll be a... It will be nice when this is out of the way and we no longer have to worry about it. Let's accept that. That's an okay amount. She's got mending, but she's also blighted. So I don't think there's any chance of her healing. That's the one thing that would really annoy me in this fight, is if... Imagine if you chipped her down to like 10% and then she suddenly healed. Like your build wasn't equipped to like blight her or to stop her from healing. That would be awful. Truly would be awful. How long have we been recording for? Already almost at half an hour. Metamorphosis. That's a good roll. In fact, it's such a good roll that I'm tempted to just try and steamroll her without even casting Entangling Roots, because I think we can just win. I think we can just win. Perfect. Yeah, let's just keep going. Maybe this episode won't be as long as I thought. Especially because Metamorphosis is saving us quite a bit of time overall. Unfortunately, halfway through, seems like it only targets your own people, which doesn't make sense, right? Halfway through implies like, oh, you're halfway through the battle, you're halfway through a task. Halfway through your own health. Why would you want to go halfway through your own health, right? Why would you want to do that? That just doesn't make sense to me. So, we will entangle some roots, because we did get a good roll, but not so good of a roll that we can kill her before their turns roll around. Alright. I think we should be fine. There we go. Cutting it a bit close, but we were okay in the end. And this is 20... Yeah, oh, this is going pretty slowly. But we knew what we were in for. Confused is fun. Again, I will accept that. Anytime when it goes below 50%, I'll accept that as a passable roll on the Metamorphosis. Oh, excuse me? Oh no, what's going on? The fuck is... What? Oh, what happened? Like what happened? Mimic? Spasm? What? Enemy... What? Mimic was killed. Oh, and then as soon as our Mimic was killed, the Centaur Raider has this very... you almost never really think about it, but the Centaur Raider has this thing where if an enemy is killed, it then goes crazy and starts attacking other random enemies. So the moment one of our guys died, the Centaur kind of became a real menace. So that's our first wasted key. That's a bit of a shame because these fights are so long that if you end up losing, you've wasted a lot of your own time at the end of all of that. Why do you have fucking centaurs in your party? That's kind of dumb. Ooh, that's a good roll though. A good roll, but I'm gonna be careful. There we go. There we go. Alright. This is gonna take a while. Well, we've only done like 13 Well, we've done like 14 battles, but we've only won 13 times. Awful, awful roll on the Metamorphosis. Not a great roll on that either. That's a fabulous, fabulous roll. I'm really glad I thought about using this spell. It's saving us a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of frustration. And just like that, we're at 25. Oh, what a beautiful roll that was. I think that's the shortest fight we've had so far. If only they could all go like that. I don't even know if there's any point in us interacting with that realm object and getting, you know, the buff. Yeah, halfway through just doesn't... It doesn't allow for it to be cast on the enemy. I mean, at this point, I think she's below 50%, so might as well just get her down the old-fashioned way. It's, yeah, it's, not the most exciting episode. But you know what? At least we're getting the job done. And I'm actually kind of proud of, the solution that we came up with. Because without it, this could have been a very frustrating episode indeed. A very long and very irritating episode. Instead, it's still going to be pretty long, but it's not going to be anywhere near as awful as it could have been. Alright. I just wish we could cast Metamorphosis a bit sooner. Oof! Oh, what a roll. What a roll. I don't even mind that they stupidly resurrected her. Because what a roll, man. What a roll. You gotta cherish moments like that. Because you know that's not gonna happen every time. That's not a great roll. Let's do some roots. I guess we'll do some more roots, because these guys are being annoying. Excuse me? There we go, that's what I like to see. Another nice roll. Very, very useful spell for this one battle. I wonder if this spell has any other major use. Because the randomness of it feels like you wouldn't really use it in any situation where you needed it to be relied on. And annoyingly, a bunch of our people are oh no, I wanted to do metamorphosis. That's stupid. Alright, come on. Steel Storm? Nah. Metamorphosis. No! Oh, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I think that's the best we can do. You're confused, so honestly, just do fermented hops. Oh no, you are out of entangling roots. Mortem's gonna get a turn, but we can do this. Okay, good. I think we should be able to kill her. Before she gets another turn. It'll be close, but I think we can do it. It's gonna be close, but I think we can do it. It's a bit too close. Ooh. There's another win. That was a very long one. We're finally on the 30th. That's about the halfway mark. Slightly less than the halfway mark. In terms of how many of these we need to do. I don't like the fact that there's a salamander. I do like the wonderful roll we got on that though. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Don't botch this. There we go. That was very close, actually. That was very close. Alright. 31 now. Listen, I like for certain other things in the series, the things that have been very grindy. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this battle. Oh my, like what is going on in this? I have no idea. Let's set her health. She's losing health. Let's do the roots. It's just being staggered in a really weird kind of way because of, I think, the other creatures in our party. There's probably like one creature that's the cause of this. Yeah, look at this nonsense. Well, Reclusa is dead. Okay. You know what? We're gonna win, but it's gonna be annoying. The fact that Reclusa died is gonna slow us down because we're not getting our extra spells. Okay, she's dead. There we go. That was stupid. That was dumb. Please, please don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. Okay, 32. We're past the halfway mark now, so it's gonna be fine. How long have we been going? 45 minutes? That's not... It's felt a lot longer than 45 minutes. But I guess that isn't too bad. Alright, let's try this again. Lovely roll. I don't think it's quite low enough for us to take the risk on this. Alright. Now we can definitely take her out. Easy. Easy. And let's just keep on. Keep it on. We've got 17 more to go. I wish we could do the metamorphosis at the start of the battle, but I think that would require too much fiddling around, too many changes to our build. So let's try this again. Let's try it one final time. There we go. There we go. At a certain point, you do have to just give up and start doing damage to her instead of spending the whole battle trying to get one good roll for metamorphosis when you could have actually just slowly chipped her down and killed her. But usually if she's got significantly more than half health, then you can gain time overall by gambling to try and get a good roll. At least that is my that's my suspicion. Right. All right. What kind of golem is that? Nightmare golem. Okay, not a haunted golem. That's good. Sealed. That's actually really bad. That's really, really bad. Yeah. What? I think we're fucked. Yeah, we were, I mean, honestly, this was my own fault. I just didn't expect there to be an enemy capable of sealing our spell gems. This really is my own fault. Yeah, let's give you an astral dimension, and let's make that generous, and I'll give it more charges. Why not? Yeah, that would have made that battle winnable. Now we know. So we wasted our second key. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. That's kind of a bad roll on that though. kind of a bad roll, but we've got her down to basically 50% anyway, so we'll just chip her down the rest of the way. It did save us some time. That was annoying. Let's do that. We're missing one of our creatures, which is annoying. Okay, that's annoying. Balance in all things should bring people. Oh, that's fucking dumb. Come on. Why are we? Hang on a second. Why are we? Oh, they're fused with wisps. So they're taking AoE damage and being sent to the bottom of the timeline. That's really dumb, man. Come on. The fucking bleed damage is literally killing me. It is literally killing me. Really, dude? Oh no. Really? Fucking really? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you stop me from winning after taking me that close and taking up that much of my time, I would have been really, really annoyed at the game. I'm not even sure. I guess we can have like greater dispel or something, but if they're gonna put an AoE, oh, I should have done. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I should have done Metamorphosis. And you know what? I'm just gonna accept that. You know what? Let's try for something better. I took a bit of a gamble, but you know what? I think I deserve a bit of luck. Oh, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Alright. Going on to number 36. We are still under an hour in this episode, which is pretty good. Alright. Wonderful. Outstanding. Outstanding. That's how it should go every time, but sadly it's not gonna go like that every time. Let's try this again. Let's do that. At this point, I'm just gonna accept that. Alright. I mean, listen, at least you are seeing one way to deal with this fight. I'm sure there are other ways. No doubt there are even much better ways that I haven't even considered just because of my limited imagination. But at least this way will get the job done in under 2 hours. going from level 10 to level 50. And honestly, see, that's not a bad deal, if I do say so myself. Alright. And only having wasted 2 keys as well. What an awful boss gimmick though. Ugh. This game does have some major troll moments, and this is definitely in the top 10. I'll accept that. Alright. Now let's just do that. I think we can kill her before... Oof, it's tight. It's very tight. I'm gonna entangle. There we go. There we go. Number 39, and we are at still under an hour. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. I will accept that. Because at this point it's going to be below 50%. Alright. Let's just chip her down the rest of the way. Okay, let's get her done. There we go. There we go. Another win. This is number 40, and I think we're still under an hour. It's gonna be tight. We might be able to do 40 of these in under an hour. And if that's the case, then that would be definitely a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna go. That's a waste. Let's try that again. Are you actually serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? It seems that every time the Vortex casts it, he... This is gonna be an unusual thing to try. Let me just do this. Let me make a wormhole. Let's upgrade. I already had one. Now let's enchant. Make it generous. And we'll leave it. We'll give it more charges. We don't need to put anything else on it. So let's go to our creatures. Halfway through is not working, so we'll put wormhole in its place. Let me check something. I want to check something, because every time our vortex casts it, it seems like it does a better job of removing her health. And I have a hypothesis for why that might be, if indeed what I think is happening is actually happening. Let me wormhole this guy to give him a turn. Now if I do metamorphosis on her, never mind. As soon as I tried, it immediately let me try it one more time. Wormhole you, give you a turn. Excuse me? Oh, never mind. It's not what I thought it was. I thought maybe if you cast it multiple times, it would default to keeping the lower value, but we were just getting really lucky. Okay. I mean, wormhole is still useful to have. It's an overall S tier spell in terms of the freedom it gives you. So I don't regret bringing the spell on. I just, yeah, it's not as beneficial as I thought it was. Although I was never that convinced that it was ever going to work that way. It's more like I was just hoping. Like early on in the episode when I was hoping that blight damage would just magically. Ooh, we healed her. Oh no. Like early on in the episode, I was hoping that blight damage would just magically bypass this damage cap. That turned out not to be the case, man. Come on. Are you... This is the trouble with spells that are so RNG. Really? We healed her again? Like, are you actually serious right now? We're gonna kill everybody except for her just because we keep healing her. Oh no! Oh no! You know, like the health that other people have. That's the health that she could have had. Oh, we healed that one guy. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna do some more roots. And I think we are good to take her down once again. There we go. Okay, that takes us to number 43. We are at an hour and 5 minutes. All right. So there's really no point casting wormhole. Man, please. 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 There we go. That's what I like to see. There we go. Outstanding. Another victory. And we're gonna do this in under an hour and a half, which, if you told me that this was gonna be over in under 2 hours, I would have not. Oh no. How's? Oh no. Like, what is this? Why? Yeah. Oh no, this is gonna fucking take forever. Because of this piece of fucking shit. You know what we need to do? Fuck off, dude. Ah, so frustrating. We need to... We need to kill that piece of garbage is what we need to do. Mac... I hate the fact that these guys exist. Because look at this nonsense. All... Like, these 0 damage hits are counting as quote-unquote enemies taking damage. Just a bunch of... Come on, man. Oh, God. And now, you know what? I really should just forfeit and start a fresh battle, but I'm gonna do this out of fucking spite. Out of fucking spite. There we go. There we fucking go. Alright. Okay. Whatever. Do that. That's so annoying, Matt. Okay, you know what? At least this is over. There we go. Fuck off, dude. Just fuck off. We even killed her with one of those guys in the park. As soon as I saw that Nephilim were possible creatures for her to have, the thought was in the back of my mind, what would happen if she has a shield bearer in her party? I was hoping we wouldn't ever find out, but it did happen, and as it turned out, we were able to deal with it. But predictably, it was maybe the most annoying thing in the episode so far. Alright. I think we can just win. There we go. And we're into the final 5. And we have taken so far an hour and 10 minutes. Alright. fucking salamanders. No, what have they fucking done, man? This is such bullshit. Okay, you're confused. Oh, what outstanding luck. That was really, really good luck. Wonderful roll on that metamorphosis. And just like that, we're at 47. Get that. There's really no point to even picking up those buffs, but, you know, force of habit. That's a disappointing roll. Man, come on. There we go. There we go. Did save us some time in the end. Alright. Now this is number 48. We're almost home. I cannot believe we are almost done. It wasn't even that bad in the end. Alright, I'll accept that. Alright. Let's finish this. I said let's finish this. You're dead, and is this our last one? No, this is just 49. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, that's acceptable. Fuck off! What the fuck was that? What did she do? What did she cast? Stayed? Oh no. What? Oh, what? That's fucking bullshit. Ah. Mortem direct orders. What? What the fuck is direct orders? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, what the? Ah, fuck this. And then we all died? Ah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Ah, that's really spoiled my whole mood. That's a fucking piece of actual trash. Man, what, like... What do we... What? Spasm, like, holy shit, man, like, what the fuck is going on? Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys. Fuck off. Fuck off. Why is... The whole... Like, why is this nonsense happening right at the end? Oh, man, fucking hell. I just want to be done. I just want to be done with this garbage. I just want to be done with this fucking nonsense. Just fuck off. Leave me alone, piece of trash. Whatever, I'll accept this. Piece of shit. I hate it so much. Fuck off. So irritating. I'm actually angry at that one battle with the shield bearer where we were actually doing okay until she cast a stupid fucking spell that wiped out our entire party. Fuck off. Fuck off. Anyway, hopefully this is the final one. Are you... Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get fucking wrecked. Get the fuck out of here. What a... I mean, we got through it. We didn't even waste that many keys in the end. The only issue was... It was just really, really annoying what we had to deal with. The whole gimmick was annoying. Yeah, like, she shouldn't be allowed to have fucking shield bearers in her party if we're gonna have a gimmick like that. Like fuck those guys. They should just be deleted from the game. I don't think there's any reason for them to exist. Like, does anybody on Earth use Nephilim shield bearers in their party? Is there a single human being in all of existence that... There are better ways to get defense for yourself. Just don't like... If I had a kid, I would be more upset if they had a... Like, I would prefer they become a fucking drug addict before they start putting Nephilim shield bearers into their party. That's how much I hate them. Just the word. Anyway, you know what? Let's not dwell on the negatives. Let's reflect on the fact that we successfully did beat her all the way to level 50. And we even used some pretty clever tactics along the way. I'm especially proud of the whole metamorphosis thing. It did save us a lot of time. If it wasn't for Metamorphosis, we would be barely like in the 30s or maybe early 40s by now. Yeah, that's one good thing. Other than that, what we gotta do is we just gotta transform back into the Animator, and let's re-equip the spell gems. So blank slate, Clayman, defile, Finger of Death, Greater Dispel. And now we're ready to go on to do regular realms as well. However, when we come back in the next episode, I'm gonna take like a whole day off just because I was really, I'm still really annoyed. But when we come back, we're gonna do some arena combat because we got to do that for this arena prophecy. We also need to do arena combat for some achievements, so we'll get that done as well. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this one. What do we? I already showed you the achievements that we got for beating her. I'll show you her in the Gate of the Gods as well. Yay, we killed her all the way to level 50. It's done. We never have to. This is not true. We will have to fight her a whole bunch more times, but only for the purposes of ascending the different specializations. We will never have to fight her 40 times in one episode ever again. So at least that's done. And how many keys are we left with? 258. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit of regular realm farming. We'll get our stockpile of keys boosted up a little bit, and then we will be back into the Gate of the Gods later on. And I think next time we might just go after Meraxus, because that sounds like it would actually be a fun battle to have. Meraxus being a reflect damage based thing, and we can just take her on with our regular party. But anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. I will not be rolling for realm properties because whatever we roll will be lost anyway once we go to the arena, because that's how the game kind of works. So we'll do our realm delving after we are done with the arena. But that's all our plans for the next episode. For now though, it is time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. I wouldn't blame you if you skipped a lot of it. For most of it I felt okay, but for those few battles where things went wrong, it just got to me really, really badly. And I hope it didn't put you off too much. I hope you were able to enjoy the episode overall, but if you weren't, you know, I don't blame you. The important thing is it's done. It's done for good. But yeah, we both got through it. We can be happy about that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you'll join me in the next episode as well, which should be a much more relaxed and pleasant one. And until then, take care.